is the listen. So we're Likutei Halachos, Hilchos Nesias Kapayim Halacha Hey, Hilchos Nefilas Apayim, and he says something else. Gam al-yedei she'anu mapalim atzmenu la'aretz, also by the fact that we drop ourselves to the ground. Al-yedei zeh anu mamshichin oira nekuda shebapeh. This is how we're bringing down and we pull the light of the nekuda, which is the mouth. B'fchinos pida b'chochmes lechol ha'olamos hatachtonim, to all the nether regions. Nether regions. רבי ניומין, אנחנו מקליטים, אז מחילה רק טיפה. מחילה. ולכל המדרגת התחתונס עד להיות התחתונה מאוד. You know, the more we drop ourselves to the ground, the more we lower ourselves, the more we pull down the Oira Nekuda Akdoisha, which is in the mouth, Pida B'chochmas, to enliven all the netherworlds. As the Baal HaTanya says, Yiva Kodesh Baruch Hu la'asos lo diro b'tachtonim. The Kodesh Baruch Hu wants to reside in the netherworld, in the lower world, in the lowest places. And the reason why we want to bring the light of Alva Kedosha to the deepest depth, is in order to be ma'ala all the nitzosos HaKadoshos that fell there because of us. See, the thing is that we don't realize the tzaddik is responsible to be ma'ala everybody and to find all the avedas that people lose all over the place. But every person, every bilbul that he goes through this world, every confusion, every quagmire he goes through, whatever it is, it's always, to be mal, his own, the things that he lost either in this Gilgul or in another Gilgul. Since we have already achieved, tying the heart to the Nekuda throughout davening, in the Karbonis and Psukkah de Zimra and Krishma V'Birkas and Shmoneh Esrei, which are the four manifestations of the connecting the broken vessels that fell in Olam HaShvira, to the light of the Chesed which remained in the Yesod HaAtzilus. So that light of the Chesed, that's the Nekuda, Pida V'Chochmes, because from the Chesed comes, the Ahava that comes from Abba Ve'imo, that's the light of the Chesed. And we need to connect it. So we said that in Psukkah de Zimra we elevate, we connect. One manifestation is that the Torah to the world. The world is the media, and the Torah is the message. And then we go to Psukkah de Zimra. Psukkah de Zimra is the second manifestation, which is the Luchos and Aseret Adibras, where again the luchos is the heart, katvem aluach libcha, write them on the tablet of your heart, and then you have and the yud, the nekuda is the aseret adibros, which is eser, which is yud, and the kriyishman birkaseo. This is when the third manifestation of the tzaddik with Am Yisrael. The tzaddik is the kutzados dalas the eichad, says the Tikkun Zohar. The main yichud is being done through the tzaddik and his connection with Am Yisrael, and he elevates them to the nekuda of the yichud kudsha b'chush kintei. And then we get to Shmoneh Esrei, and Shmoneh Esrei, this is the final manifestation, which is a person between him and his maker, between your own mouth and your own heart. So once we did this, we already finished. We went through all the four manifestations of connecting the heart to the mind, which is basically connecting the awareness of the Mitzvah of Kodesh Baruch Hu to this coarse, and fortified and calloused existence and perspective that we have in Olam Hazeh. We are able to connect it. Now is the time to be misvad. And now it says, Rotzen Kodesh Baruch Hu is Moichel. Now we fall our faces. He says, since we have already connected, we were able to connect Vakashanu level on Nekudo. We're able to connect the heart to the Nekudo. שעל-ידי זה נסבטל שבירת הכלים. This rectifies the breakage, the shattering of the vessels. שנפלו על הבריאה בבחינת בינה ליבה. That they fell from the Olam HaAtzilus, from the connection to the Sfiras HaYesod. Now it fell to the Olam HaBriya. The Olam HaBriya in itself, in totality, is called Olam HaBino. This is Bino Libo. So where are the pieces? Where are the pieces of the broken vessels? They are in the heart, in the Bino Libo. Now, okay, you connected the Atzilus to the Bria, the heart the mouth to the heart. Now it's time to be mamshich for the rest of the world, into the really low madrigas. This is where this is the playing ground. This is the trenches where the klipos have a chokehold, that of the klipot that came into being from the breakage of the vessels. The klipos don't have, real, grab on Olam HaBriya. Because Olam HaBriya is Olam HaKisa, it's a bino, it's like a the main spread, the main digs, the main neighborhood, is in the rest of the world. A little bit in Olam HaYetzira, which is the world underneath it, and much more so in Olam HaAsiyah, in this world of doing. And how much more so, deeper than that. This is the place of the klipos. And when a person is zoicha to connect his heart to the nekuda, by you speaking between you and HaKadosh Baruch Hu, this is the avodah of the tefillah. This is the thing that rectifies the shvira. This is olam hatikun. Then you can bring down rectifications to all the lower worlds, all the lower madrigas. To illuminate in all of them, the veracity of the Kodesh Baruch Hu's omnipresence, and the sanctity of His Torah Akdosha. And with this, and to elevate all the shards, all the sparks, all the holy sparks that fell there due to our aviris, that cause further shviras hakelim, more and more, Achmon Latzlan. Now we rectify that essence, this bechina of the breakage, of the shattering the vessels. So now is an auspicious time to bring down that aura all to the lower regions. What we did now was, the Atzilus and Bria. But once you connect that, once it's working, you use it. See if you test. All this is during the weekdays. We finish and then we fill a sepan. However, on Shabbos and Yom Tov and all the other days, that they have some kind of additional kedusha. Kedusha Shabbos v'Yom Tov. Kedusha v'Yom Tov basically are the same thing in a sense that Kedusha Yom Tov, even though it depends on us because we determine when Yom Tov is, it is actually a trickle-down effect of the Kedushas Shabbos. Everything is Kedushas Shabbos. As Yom Tov is also called Shabbos. V'yimacharat Shabbos, and say about Sfiras HaOmer, we're talking about the Pesach. So we are calling the Yom Tov of Pesach Shabbos. V'yimacharat Shabbos. So the Ve'ein Omrim Et Achanut Klal. What? I don't recall. Anyhow, it's possible. I don't know everything. We don't say any tachnon at all. Why? Because what happens there, that during Yom Tov and Shabbos, there's such they turn up the voltage on the Ahava HaKdoisha, there's no reason to confess and to be embarrassed at all. You don't have to descend to the lower worlds to elevate the sparks from there. Because everything is being rectified by itself already. The multitude of love and charity and mercy that comes then in overabundance. Since the very day alone is a day when the bounty of the Kedusha comes down, in a torrent. Shubchinas Kedushas Shabbos, Shaz Iker Ha'oras HaNekuda Shemeir B'Shes Yimei HaChol. The Shabbos is the Nekuda that shines in the 6 days of the week. We said it's a Nekuda is the Yud, and the heart is the Vav, right? That's the Lucha is Orkan Vav Verochban Vav. They're called Vav. It's the Kabbalistic formula of the connection between the heart and the Yud is signified by the letter Vav that has the Nekuda in it. It's called Malufim, full mouth is called Malufim. That's the sound U, that we have, or the Chassidim call an E, whatever. So the Ikeyas and Nekuda that shines in Me'achol. The Shabbos is the Yud, and the weekdays is the Vav. So that's the purpose of the Shabbos, to shine the Nekuda the 6 days of the week. Even though we said above that when Hashem Yisborach, wipes away our shame, and then we need to be extra embarrassed, because of like, you have your best friend, and you really, you betrayed him really bitterly, and you come and you say to him, and you are absolutely embarrassed, you don't have a face, and then you tell him, and he forgives you, and he loves you like ever before. Your embarrassment is double and triple. And you come to Kodesh Baruch Hu, and you're misvad, and he's mochel you, so the embarrassment double and triple. He said, this is not going to, remain forever. There's an end to this. At the end, when there'll be a final total tikkun, B'yom shekula Shabbos, there'll be a day that is a total Shabbos. We won't be embarrassed at all, That day you will not be embarrassed anymore from all your escapades. And my nation will not be embarrassed anymore. This is alluded to in all the days in which Tachnon is not said. Why? Because the Kedusha of Shabbos, is being drawn into those days. Shemerames al sof gmar tikun, which alludes to the time where the tikkun will be complete. There won't be any need to be embarrassed anymore. She'az tisbatel abusha legamre. Then the busha will be totally eradicated. Al ken embem nefilas apayim kanal. That's why there is no nefilas apayim on Shabbos and Yom Tov. Ad kan for today.